Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video is part 3 of my eyeshadow palette collection video series. This one is not going to be nearly as long, don't worry. I promise you we are starting to wrap it up, and then part 4 is going to be much smaller because I think it is going to entail just my Z palettes. So it's just going to be really customized Z palettes, unless I happen to get a couple extra palettes in the meantime. But this is it for my palette collection as it stands. But I'm not going to do the Z palettes today. I'm finishing up part 3 with what I have in my current collection for palettes. So let's get to it. I am going to start with my Melt Cosmetics stack because this is kind of like their version of an eyeshadow palette, and they are sold like as palettes because they have, like, this is what I have. I have the Gunmetal stack. I had to pull it up on my phone. The Rust stack, the Love Sick stack, the Dark Matter stack, and then I pulled an oddball from the Radioactive stack because you can buy them individually, but you can buy them as stacks, but it's really buying them as palettes. Melt Cosmetics just switches it up the way they sell it, which is really cool. And they're all magnetic, and then each one is an individual eyeshadow. So I wanted to start that way and show you guys what it is. So if you're buying an individual eyeshadow from Melt, you need to buy a mirror because you get just the eyeshadow. So if you didn't get the mirror, you wouldn't have a cover for the eyeshadow. If you buy a stack, any of the stacks come with a mirror, so you're golden, you don't need to add on a mirror. The mirror is $3. So if you wanted to just like dip your toe in the water and test out just an eyeshadow, you would have to buy the mirror or you'd be SOL because that would just be hanging out. So they are all magnetic, so this is really difficult. So this is Classic. Kind of has like a banana shade to it. I want to see if I think that came from the Rust stack. And then, yeah, this one's from the Rust stack. Antique. And those magnets are like hardcore. This looks like it was also the Rust stack because I've kind of mixed matched rubbish. Listen to this. It's an intense magnet. Let me see. This could be, oh, I don't know. Shoot. I think this one's Dark Matter stack. You can go on their website and see the shades, so it's not really a big deal. Yeah, Rust. This is Rust. So this must be in the Rust stack because it's called Rust. Then we have Rot. That's just like a really nice deep chocolate brown. See, I bought quite a few stacks, so I have individual mirrors. These ones are really pretty. These are Shimmer. Amelie. I have to swatch some of these for you because there's just, that's Amelie. I mean, the other ones are great. Like, let me, oh my God, like so creamy. That's the last one. I forgot what I said the name was, but that dark chocolate, so creamy. Then we have Love Sick. This is a beautiful brick red. Look at that color. Isn't that stunning? And like that paired with Amelie, match made in heaven. Oh my gosh. This is from the Gunmetal stack. The Gunmetal stack is out of this world. Let me wipe my fingers. This is Harsh Stone White. How pretty that is. So reflective. I love Melt Cosmetics, but let me tell you, when they sell out, it takes forever. forever to get them back in stock. Forever. Like, I'm talking months and months and months. This is gunmetal. Look at that. Is that not just like breathtaking? Like, just, you want that all over your lid. Sweet. Look at this baby. Look at that. I need to work with some Pur Cosmetics again. It has been way too long since I did a tutorial with it. Way too long. Oh my god, I just want to stare at that shade like forever and ever and ever. It's like such a perfect shade. Perfection. Then we have Industrial. I love this one too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I put Industrial right there. Look at that. Aren't these amazing? Like, I'm like, when I discovered Pur Cosmetics, I was just for life. Then we have Fixated. This is actually a really nice blue. Like, look at that. It's like a nice grayish, bluish. I don't even know, but it's just beautiful. Another mirror. I told you I like stacked up on the stacks. And it took me a while because, like, oh, this one's so creamy. A couple of them were out of stock. Now I'm just like going into full swatch mode, and that one's just a transition shade. This is Blur. Then we have Unseen. See, I love it because you have like every transition shade. Like, they're not a company that like misses anything. They cover every transition shade and in between, and they give you every deepening shade, colored shade, intense shimmer, metallic shades, like just beautiful. Then Enigma. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Yes, I need to do a tutorial about this very soon. Dark Matter, and just a nice black. Then we have Promiscuous. Look at this purple. And this is stunning. And then wait till you see my last shade. Look at that. Look at that reflect. Isn't that ridiculous? Seriously. Should not let that fade out. I should let that be a full swatch. Has like this blue reflect, and it's like this gorgeous purple. Just so, so pretty. And then my last shade, Radioactive. This one is one that I also just kind of stole. I didn't take it as a whole stack, the whole Radioactive Stack, but I did need the hot pink in my life. I mean, obviously. Look at that hot pink. I mean, it doesn't have any, the purple's kind of stealing the show because of all of that like reflect duochrome, but that hot pink is such a beautiful like Barbie hot, just gorgeousness. All right, I'm gonna move on to BH Cosmetics and keep those categorized. So I have the Nude Rose 12 color eyeshadow palette. And it comes with a little brush, dual-ended, which is really nice. So you have like a fluffy crease brush. Don't mind my error in self-tanning. And then a more pointed precision brush. And then that's what it looks like. And these are really pretty. It is definitely a very like natural nude palette. But it's very pretty. This probably will end up in like a giveaway to somebody eventually, because I can't see myself really reaching for it because I like the bold and the dramatic. But here are a couple swatches. So you can see it's just so, so pretty. It's just like it's your very natural looking makeup type of look, and I like drama. But it is pigmented and beautiful, and I haven't given it its day in court yet, to be fair. I have only swatched it twice now in the unboxing and then now for you guys. So I don't know, maybe it's gonna shock me when I actually give it a chance in a tutorial. But this baby, it also came with a brush. This is the Nude Rose Nightfall. Now this one has my kind of shades in it. You guys already knew that. See, look at these ones. Now that is some more drama, bold gorgeousness. I love that. To me, this is actually kind of a dupe, honestly, for the Estee Lauder Smoky Nights that I'm going to get to. But I think that the BH Cosmetics is better. And when I swatched the Estee Lauder in my unboxing, I was actually very disappointed in it. But I have not put it to the test. So until I put it to the test, because swatches can be deceiving and you never know, you know, but we haven't gotten there yet. Then I have the BH Studio Pro. Look how gorgeous this looks. Like, stunning, right? I'm so obsessed with BH Cosmetics. Like, I cannot get enough. I literally placed another order today. They're so good. These are so creamy. And the pigmentation, how it wears, I mean, they're just stunning. They're so affordable. Like, the palettes are already, you know, $16 and under. And then they've been running a 20% off sale for over a week now. And then not only did they have 20% off of their already ridiculously low prices, they then offered 2 free gifts, a blush and a blush palette, sorry, a quad blush palette and a kabuki brush. I couldn't believe it. I was like, hell yes. Like 4 blushes, that's amazing. And then, then there were sale items. I just, like, look at this. That's just 4 of this, what was it, 16? 12, 20, no, 16. 16 shades. Is that not unreal? They're just so beautiful. So beautiful. I might use this in my next tutorial. I don't know. And then the SuperNova palette is along the lines of the Galaxy Chic palette that I showed you guys, I believe, in in part 1. So it has the same baked eyeshadow and that domed type of concept where they're like in there. So, and they all look like that. And that Galaxy Chic palette is freaking fantastic. So let me get a couple of these swatches for you. Look at my hand. Is that not crazy, blinding metallic? Like, don't you just want to sit there and stare at this? Can you imagine any of those shades just all over the lid? Any of them. These are like $16 palettes. You get 18 shades in this. That's only 6 of the 18. Isn't that mind-blowing? I don't know when BH Cosmetics is gonna stop taking my breath away. And they're cruelty-free and they're drugstore. I'm so in love with this brand. And I don't want to wipe it off. I just want to keep looking at it because it's so freaking pretty. Like, it's so pretty. I literally don't know what palette to use for my next tutorial. Like, I really, really, really don't. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. Then I have one more by BH Cosmetics. It is their Smoky Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. Look at this bad boy. Swatch couple. even that like poppy red is such a unique color. Like they're normally like a deep red, a brick red. This is like a poppy red. You know, it's not orange, it's not red, it's not in your face. Like it's just, and then look at those metallics. That blue is beautiful. Like this is a really well-rounded palette. The way it has like transition shades, mattes, shimmers. This is a really nice, well-rounded palette. I can't get over the quality, pigmentation, the price tag, and just everything. Oh my gosh. All right. I have never tried any palettes from LA Girl, but Haute Look was having a crazy sale, so I got 3. I got the LA Girl Ultra, the LA Girl Nudes, and the LA Girl Smokey. Oh, it comes with a little brush. Pretty useless brush. A little sponge, and I mean, that doesn't seem like it will be able to do much. But here's the Ultra. Looks promising. Let's do a couple of swatches. All right, there's 4 of them. Those look really nice. I'm kind of shocked. I didn't know what to expect because that's, again, another really cheap brand. Like, I think they're pretty cheap. Haute Look was really cheap anyway, but I mean, Haute Look gives you crazy steals. So I haven't actually looked at what they retail for, not on Haute Look. I just know that Haute Look had it for amazing deals. I don't know why my camera just went out of focus again. All of a sudden, I'm having focusing issues, like the last couple videos. But that looks really promising. I'm pleasantly surprised. And then the Nude palette, same kind of brush, unfortunately. This looks really pretty. Like really pretty. Even has really nice transition shades. That way you can use just this palette and not have to dive into another palette. I like that a lot. Some of these look like hybrid shadows that will double as highlights. All right, I love this palette already. Look how pretty this is. This is just like a really pretty, but like you can bring the pretty with having the metallic. Like I like love this palette. Like love, love, love it. And I haven't even used it yet. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I can't even tell you guys. Look at those swatches. I so thought that this would just be like another nudie palette. No, this is like like if I had to create a nude palette, this is like what I would create in a nude palette. Oh, I can't wait to play with this one. This is so pretty. And then the last one by LA Girl, their Smokey Palette, same brush. It's nice that they give you a brush, and I mean, you get like a strip mirror, so I mean, you could see like just your eyes, but I mean, for the price tag, a lot of companies don't do that. They don't give you a mirror or a price tag. They don't give you a mirror or a brush for the price tag, and these fold over too, and it's pink. But it is really decent of this company to actually include a mirror, even though it is just a strip mirror. At least you could see your eyes, and it still does give you a brush, so it is a good option. Let me swatch a few of these. Look at these ones too. All right, LA Girl must be a really great drugstore company that I just have never delved into, because I am blown away by these. They are so pigmented, and they're actually really creamy, and they seem like they're going to be very blendable. They are certainly blinding. These are going to be beautiful on the lid, like just beautiful. Leave your comments below if you guys have any experience working with LA Girl, like any of these 3 palettes in particular. And if you guys love them, hate them, if they're amazing, I would be really interested to know, because this just seems really freaking promising. Then I have this Makeup Revolution Golden Bar Chocolate Bar Eyeshadow Palette. And I haven't used this yet, but I swatched it in an unboxing haul video, and I am in love with this. This is what it looks like. It makes me want to have a chocolate bar right now because it looks so delicious. This one also comes with a little brush that you'd like never use. But this palette is freaking stunning. Like stunning. I'm in love with this. It's so pretty. And you get a really nice size mirror with it too. I'll swatch a couple of these shades for you guys. Alright, I may have gotten carried away and swatched more than a couple because look at them. Like the outer space could see your eyeballs or your eyelids. But you know what I mean. Like, look at the reflection. These are so intense. Like, I know that this is like, you know, a copycat off of Too Faced, but this is so much better than Too Faced. I'm sorry, Too Faced. Makeup Revolution killed you. Killed you with this palette. Look at that. And at like $16 versus like $45. And this, so much better. I mean, just, I'm sorry. I love you, Too Faced. I love quite a few of your palettes. But in the chocolate bar family, Makeup Revolution's got you. This is another hand swatch I just want to keep staring at, and I don't want to take it off. Like, I don't want to wipe it off. I'm looking at my makeup remover wipe, and then I'm like having like a face down with it, or stare down. I'm getting tired. It's like 11 p.m. and I just like, yeah, stay away, stay away, stay away. I don't want to take it off. Then also on Haute Look, they had a special, a really good special on getting like both of these Pur palettes. So of course I had to pick them up. One is Pur Daydream and one is Pur Night Fantasy. So the Pur Daydream, this is a really pretty, like you open it up, it's a really nice size mirror. You have the shade names written on the back. Pull it over. Like, it's a good size mirror. You can actually see your whole face in that. And this just looks like a really nice everyday palette. So let me do a couple swatches. I haven't even touched this one yet. Oh, it feels really creamy. I've never used any Pur Cosmetics. So again, please leave your comments down below if you guys have and what you think of them, because I have no idea what to expect. I just saw this crazy deal and thought I'm going to jump on this opportunity to try out the brand while it was on that awesome deal, because that was the time to buy it if I was ever going to try it. Yeah, like the two metallic shades are very much up my alley, but everything else isn't very much. Like, they're just all, to me, transition shades. And then I have all those Vizier palettes that are transition shades. So I'm not really sure. Damn. And it's so cute. Like, it's like little and compact, and it's like a little book, and you open it up and it's so cute, but the shades are very, very, very simple. So I don't know how I feel about that palette. Let's see what Night Fantasy looks like. Ooh, this one's embossed. That's actually texturized. Ooh, this one looks nice. Look at that one. All right, I might really be in love with this one. Yes, I love this one. This one is right up my alley. Look at how beautiful. Like, that one is insane. This one would be like the most incredible blinding highlight. I can't get over that. Oh, I just want that like, wow. Okay, I'm like dying over this palette. Okay, I'm like struggling now. Now I'm getting tired. There we go. This one is beautiful. All right, Night Fantasy is right up my alley. Daydream, I don't know. You know, the good thing about you guys really, really highly requesting like the eyeshadow palette collection, the beauty room tour, the closet tour, all of those have been so highly requested. The beauty room tour is in action. It's like we've started it because what we're doing is like taking pictures at all the angles, and then I'm gonna do a walkthrough, like pulling out the drawers and then talking about everything. So that's like in the works. But you guys have so highly requested those videos. But this one has been so highly requested to do the collection video and the beauty room tour. But the fact that you've so highly requested the collection video has actually forced me to like go through all my palettes, because I buy every palette that looks like I'm gonna love it, and then I just put it in its home because I have so many, like, you know, all my containers and different palette holders and everything. So as it comes, I look at it, I'm like, okay, good, that one looks really pretty. And then I hold on to the receipt because, you know, if it's Sephora, you can return it whenever. If it's like, you know, Saks, you've got like 3 months. And so I just keep the receipt, keep the packaging, and then I just store it. And these videos are awesome because it's actually forcing me to open them up and then do a couple swatches for you. So I'm actually getting like a little mini first impression. And even though they've been opened, this is still almost like an unboxing because I haven't even used them yet. A lot of them I have, obviously, but a lot of them I still haven't. Like the next two, again, for instance, are by City Color, a company I've never heard of, but Haute Look had both of these two palettes and on a crazy sale, and look how pretty they looked. And they were like dirt cheap on Haute Look. So I thought it's worth a shot. So it comes with obviously 2 little brushes, which is nice of them, but 2 brushes I'd never use. But look at those shades, like they look really pretty. So this is the Figstastic City Color. I have no idea. And City Color's cruelty free. Okay, that's all it says. So this is the Figstastic. Oh my gosh, let's swatch a couple. All right, I see you, City Color. You are not messing around. And these were actually creamy. And look at that metallic. That gold is blinding AF. I want that gold all over my lid. And there are so many transition shades in this palette. This one seems like it is going to be a win. And the fact that it is, see, the camera wants to focus on my face, so I'm trying to keep it in front of my face, but then there's like mirror image, so trying to like focus on the monitor, making sure that this is what's in view, not my face, while dealing with this at like, what is it now, like 11:30 at night, is very, very challenging. But these are gorgeous. So have you guys heard of City Color before? Do you guys have any experience with City Color? Any thoughts, anything? Because I don't know, but those were beautiful. And there are a lot of transition shades in here, which is awesome. So they did not overlook anything. And then the other City Color palette is Big Boy, and it is their Harvest Moon eyeshadow palette. So it looks like that. And again, awesome with the transition shades and the metallics. And they're so creamy. How have I never heard of these? Awesome. Like, you guys, so creamy. I'm not like, all right, I went a little ham on the swatches because once I started swatching them, look at this. Like, I put 2 over here because I ran, 2 over here because I ran out of space. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 2 here, and then all the rest there. And I just did metallics because the transitions don't matter as much. The pops of color and the ones that are going to be blinding on the lids. Like, these are blinding the camera. Oh my goodness. This formulation though, like, I cannot begin to tell you guys how creamy and buttery. Like, when I was putting my finger in it, it was literally like butter. This was insane. I need to go look up what like City Color retails for, because this seems like this is like top quality. Like, this would retail for like, not luxury like Natasha Denona obviously, but high end for sure. This should give all of the big companies a run for their money. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is another one where I just want to sit here and I just want to stare at it, and I want to like eye down the makeup removing wipe and just be like, go away, and just stay here for a little while because it's so pretty. All right, we have 3 more palettes, but one is like a quad palette. It's little, so we are almost done. So I have the Neiman Marcus, the Beauty Palette, which is, it was like hashtag NM Beauty, the shopping bag. Look how cute that is. I've shown you guys this before, so I'm sure you have already seen it on my channel if you've been with me for a while. But it pulls out, so you have blushes, bronzers, and highlights on the sides. There we go. And then you get a nice big mirror. I did a tutorial on this, so these ones are fully swatched every shade, but I will swatch a couple shades for you right now. This palette, I couldn't believe it though. I was a little bit disappointed once I did my tutorial because the shades were very inconsistent. Some were like uber pigmented and others like didn't even show up. It was crazy. It was like one of those where you need to scrape the top off to get to like color. I don't know, I never thought you'd have that issue with Neiman Marcus. Here's a few shades. So see, these swatches look amazing, but I literally had to scratch the top of every shadow and then I got color payoff, which I didn't do when I did my tutorial, and then I thought about it afterwards. I was like, wait, sometimes that happens with certain blushes or highlighters or whatever it is. You gotta scrape the top before you're able to get color payoff. So I did my tutorial and then I said like there was so much inconsistency, and then as I was swatching right now, I'm like, wait, I should try to scrape it. And now look at the beauty. So now I wish I could take that back in the tutorial and have said that in the tutorial that you guys just need to scrape the eyeshadows and then you're gonna get beautiful payoff, because look at that. And I just like randomly chose shades. I didn't go in for any particular ones. And like this beautiful gold, mirror image, this beautiful gold had like no pigmentation, and same with this purple. There was nothing that showed up when I tried swatching it before. And now look at it. So for anybody who received this in the giveaway, because I had felt really bad when I did the tutorial because I bought myself this palette, and then this was part of a giveaway for quite a few people, and then I did a tutorial and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that this was a bad palette, because here I thought I was giving away such an incredible palette. It included, you know, blushes, highlights, bronzer, all of these shadows. So if you guys did receive it and you're watching this and you were having the same issues I was having, and then you didn't figure out the scraping thing, and I mean, it just dawned on me now, and it's been, I mean, the giveaway was back in over a month ago. Scrape the top of each shadow and you're gonna get beautiful payoff. All right, we're down to the last 2, and they are both by Estee Lauder. So the Smoky Nights palette is the one that I was talking about, that I said I don't even remember which palette I said. Was it one of the LA Girl ones? Seemed already, like, based on swatches, seemed better than this one. Maybe it was a BH Cosmetics. I have no idea now. I don't know. You guys would know. You'll probably remember because it's going to be fresh in your head for watching the video. So the Smoky Nice palette, it's nice. It folds over. You have a nice size mirror. This is what it looks like. On its face, it does look really pretty. And Estee Lauder has such amazing skincare, but I haven't tried their eyeshadows, and it's the similar thing to Lancome. Lancome has such amazing skincare, and I love both companies so much for skincare and their masks, like their Power Foil mask on Estee Lauder, and on Lancome, their Magnifique. Oh my gosh, those are like two of my all-time favorite luxury masks. So I wanted to test out their cosmetics as well. I haven't tried the Lancome palette yet, and I haven't tried this one out yet. This one comes with a dual-ended brush, which is nice of them. I mean, I would hope so, being as is Estee Lauder. So let me swatch a few of these shades. They are super creamy, but they do swatch a little patchy at first, so you kind of have to go over it. But that doesn't always translate to the eyes. I mean, I've noticed that where when you're swatching it, sometimes they're patchy, and then when you put it on the eyes, they are amazing. So I won't really have that great of feedback until I put it to the test in a tutorial. So they do look really nice, but for the price point, they better perform really nicely. Because you only get 14 shades. Does it even tell you? I think, yeah, you only get 14 shades, and I think it was $55. But they had a crazy deal going on, and Ebates was at like 7.5%, and you got like 6 huge deluxe samples, and it was like the best time to get it if I was ever gonna try a palette. It was like at that moment, because I've never seen that kind of a deal mixed with that high of Ebates. So here's to hoping that it's a beauty. And then we have one more to go and we're done. So here's the baby Estee Lauder one. It is Pure Color Envy Sculpting Eyeshadow 5 Color Palette in 06 Currant Desire. So this one, I already took out the plastic and the little sponge. They came with 2 little sponge brushes when I did my haul. So it looks like a really promising, nice little, I guess it's not a quad because it has 5 shades, but I think the one is more of a highlight shade. I will swatch it for you. So there it is. So this one looks really promising too. You know, it's very like simplistic in how compact it is and how minimalist it is in the shade selection. But I love purples and like that kind of pink metallic pop. And then this has like a duochrome-ish in the sheen. Like it's got like those gold reflects. So this one does look promising. I don't know if I'll use this like little palette on its own. It might be like a nice, quick and easy look to do if you're really in a crunch to just have this palette. And it certainly is great to have if you need to do touch-ups and just carry it with you because, oh my god, I just got makeup removing fibers all caught up in my ring. But it's compact enough that you could just toss it in your purse if you need to do touch-ups throughout the day. So I think this is really great if you are somebody who needs to just have like a quick and easy palette where it's already done for you because you have your color concept, you've got a transition shade, a deepening shade, 2 metallics, a highlighting shade, and then you can just leave it with you. So if you've got a long day ahead of you, you can keep your colors on you. I would hope that if it's Estee Lauder and you're setting your face, you wouldn't have to do touch-ups, but you never know. So that does it for this video. Part 3 of at least part 4, and I'm sure there's only going to be more parts coming as time goes on, obviously. But that does it for this one, and I will do part 4 shortly, which will probably probably be just Z palettes, and then if a couple more come in, I'll just sneak them in, and then I will move on to like small collection videos of like I already started small collection videos. I have a Jeffree Star Skin Frost collection video. I've just since purchased 2 more that weren't in there, and then like he's collabed with Manny, and I'm so getting that Skin Frost when it comes out next month. And then I did an Anastasia little collection video, but then I got, you know, the collab with Nicole Guerrero, so that wasn't in there. I want to do a Becca Cosmetic one, so I still have a couple like little individual ones like that I want to do for you guys to show off those products in case you missed anything. So I'm still going to have smaller collection videos coming your way that showcase at least those brands and the products that I love. So anyway, that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any requests, any videos, any palettes in particular that you want me to use first, then just leave the comments below, and I have no problem using any palette in any particular order. Whatever you guys would like me to use next, I would be happy to do so. I do have a request to use the Natasha Denona green brown palette again, so I will probably do a look with that one coming up sometime shortly for her, because I've only done one look on that one and she's had a hard time finding looks on that palette. So I will probably do another one, and I'm dying to use that palette again anyway, because I have only used, well, I used it twice. I used it once for a full look, and then I used it the second time for like that crazy fun St. Patty's Day look, but it wasn't a full look with that palette. That one was just adding in pops of colors from it. So but yes, leave your comments below. Let me know if there's anything in particular from any of the part 1, 2, or 3 where you guys are like, please do, you know, this palette for a tutorial next, or do this color scheme, or whatever it is. So what I did today was using the Urban Decay Full Spectrum. So that one is off the list for at least one tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.